My name is Katie Penry, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this at home. Have you been to a nail salon recently and thought to yourself, I can't be spending this money every 2 weeks? Well, I had that same thought, so I started doing my own nails at home. It's pretty easy once you start gathering supplies, so I'm going to show you all the supplies you need, as well as linking them down in the description box down below. You're going to need nail prep dehydrator, cuticle oil, cuticle remover, a base and a top coat, gel polish of your choice, nail brushes, Gel X nail builder, or nail glue, whichever preference you have, fake nails, and a nail gel curing lamp. We need to start off by prepping these, your bare natural nails. We are going to take our nail prep dehydrator. That way it's nice and dehydrated and easier for the fake nails to stick onto it. Once you've brushed that on, you fan it out to let it dry even faster. Once you've fanned it out, we're going to take some instant cuticle remover and put it along our cuticle line. This stuff is like magic. It works anywhere between 15 and 30 seconds. To speed up that process today, I am going to be taking my cuticle pusher backer and just pushing the cuticles back towards me. Once those are pushed back, you can just wipe it right off. After you've wiped it right off, your nails are now prepped. We can now apply the fake nail using the Gel X nail builder. We're going to take a thin but generous layer onto the nail, making sure that there's not too much for spillage and not too little for it to come off. This is about how much I have. I'm going to apply it onto my natural nail. And we're going to press down while we hold it under the lamp. And I like to cure these for 120 seconds. Every time I cure something under the lamp today, it will be for 120 seconds. I'll click my 120 second button and put it under here to cure. While that is curing, I'll show you the rest of the steps I used today for this nail look. Taking this, I'm going to take my base coat. After you put on your fake nail, you always need to do a base coat. So I'm going to brush the base coat right onto the fake nail. Very, very thin layer, because we don't want our nails to look like Mount Everest and too chunky. We are now going to put this under the lamp to cure for what? 120 seconds. After that is cured, we do need to put on a base coat. I chose this nude one on this one because it matches my skin tone a little better. As you can see, if I put it on my nail, it's pretty close. And that's the reason why I put this base coat, because it matches this one a little better. I just wanted to show you that today to show that this nail design can be on any skin tone and will work with anything. Once I take my base color, I do one layer and then I cure. And then I do one last layer to make sure the color is fully covered, and I cure it again. After it is cured, I'm going to take the bare nail with just the new nail polish, and I'm going to take my light pink polish and I'm going to brush the ends of the nail. This is where we are starting to make our French tip of the nail. I like to do sort of a triangles in the corner, and then you start to round it out to make it look better. It's all about really eyeballing it to see like with the nail shape and what you want. But after you get a French tip to your liking, you're going to cure it under the nail lamp. Like I said, every time you cure it for 120 seconds. After you cure it, we are going to take our nail brush and dip it into the red. Just gonna take a little red today. You really don't need a whole lot. See that tiny dot on the end of my brush? That will be all I need. You're gonna take your nail that's newly French tipped and cured, and you're going to work around the edge of the Frenchie, trying to make the line as thin as possible The thinner, definitely the better, because in the end, it will look the best. You will have to go in for multiple dips, but this is roughly what it should look like, and this is what it looked like on my practice hand. After you've done that, you need to cure it. After you're done with that, for the ring finger, we're going to add a tiny heart onto it. I am going to show you guys how to make hearts today. We are going to take that same tiny brush that we had earlier to make our fine lines, and we are going to try to add a little more product onto the end. As you can see, a little bit bigger blob. I'm just going to show you up here so we can duplicate the other nails. We are going to take it and do a line like that, then a line like that. You almost want to make a V. See how that is not quite a perfect heart? You can round it out to the best of your liking until you get what you truly like. After you have gotten all your nails done, painted with the French tips and the hearts on the thumbs and on the middle finger, you are going to take your top coat and brush a thin layer over your nail. Very thin. You just need a tiny, tiny, tiny layer, and you're just going to brush it onto the nail, like so. That way it seals in your design. Very thin. You shouldn't really even notice it's there. And cure it. In conclusion, I showed you how to do an easy Valentine's Day nail look. So, would anyone like to try doing some hearts?